Hey everyone, welcome back to RetroBreak and welcome to another Games I've Been Playing Recently episode. I've got a bunch of interesting games that I've been playing over the past few weeks, but first we'll actually start off with this, which is a really interesting kind of multi-game in one console, and I actually bought this just for one game in particular. Have a look at the box now and see whether you can guess which game it is. It actually is, right there in the corner, Tetris Plus 2. So the original Tetris Plus is my favourite version of Tetris ever made, still to this day. So when I found out that there was an official version of Tetris Plus 2 exclusively on this system, I just had to get this for myself and check it out. And I absolutely loved the game. I played it all the way through on Twitch the other day, so if you want to see me playing through a Tetris game that I didn't know that I could possibly get my hands on until now, then go ahead and check that stream out over on my gameplay channel. I upload all the streams right over there. So yeah, that is why I bought this in the first place, and it was just such a cool thing to find out because I always thought that that game was just lost forever in the arcades. This only came out in 2020, I think, and it has to be this very specific version that says 100 built-in games. Unfortunately, although the cover's kind of cool, I mean, it kind of looks like there's just a bunch of random stickers and assets thrown together, but I actually quite like the design. The console, on the other hand, though, is the most bland and boring console that I have ever seen. Look at this. It's just a weird black semicircle with an SD card in the back, and people are actually selling the SD cards on eBay where you can actually fill it full of random games or like hundreds of emulators and things, but I'm actually quite impressed with it, and the games that I played on there all seem to play really well. But that is not all. There's a bunch of other games that I've been playing. Of course, Trip World and Trip World DX just came through the post from Limited Run, and I actually streamed these yesterday, and I streamed both of them. I finished the game, well, almost finished the game in the original black and white, and then I did go back and finish the game in colour, and they've done such an incredible job of updating this game to show the colours, and it really does feel like it could have been an official Game Boy Color release. And Trip World, the game as well, is just such a fun and cute game. It's very different to anything else that's out there. Most of the enemies don't actually attack you, they just sort of walk around, and then you can place flowers on their heads and they just sort of stand there with their back legs up, and it's so weird, it's so wacky and out there, but it's really fun. There are some crazy difficulty spikes though a bit later on, so be warned if you are interested, but I'm just happy to actually physically own this game because I'm sure you know, if you're in the Game Boy collecting scene, that this game is just insanely expensive, especially if you want the European version. There aren't even any on eBay right now. There's like 2 Japanese ones, but that's it. So when Limited Run re-released these, I knew that I had to get them, and it was a little bit of trouble actually getting this game because, first of all, they actually sent me the wrong game. They actually sent me this the first time, and I didn't order this, but they let me keep it because they just made a mistake, I guess. So I now also have the limited run version of Loom. But yeah, I had to wait like an extra few weeks for them to actually send these out, and I was getting kind of worried that my order would just not be there anymore. Anyway, as we've got this, shall we open it up and have a look? Now that I know I can officially keep it. And I don't know anything about this game either, although a lot of people told me that it's a really good game. So there we go. We have the CD, I guess, there. And we've also got... I don't even know what that is. Is it a USB stick? Yeah, we've also got a Lucas Games USB stick right there. And this is all completely new to me because I didn't even know that this special edition existed. So there's the CD and there's the back. Got some kind of old-timey writing on there. Shall we have a look at the disc? Includes game and soundtrack. That's pretty cool. Kind of weird to get a PC game on a CD these days, but there we go. Lucasfilm Loom. And I think this is a double layered CD tray as well, so on the other side there we also have the soundtrack to go along with it, so that's really cool. I might actually check this out because, like I said, a lot of people have told me that it's a really good game, and I know nothing about these kind of point and click adventures, so maybe it'd be something fun to play on stream with you guys. But that's not all, there's also a bunch of stuff behind the CD as well. We have what looks like a red overlay. I don't know why, but there you go. If you want to see me in red, is there any sort of secrets hidden in the background? We have this, whatever this is. an instruction booklet, but it's made to look like an old style leaflet sort of thing, which is cool. And as well as that, we also have this, which is called the Book of Patterns, and I'm guessing this is where that overlay thing comes from. The Diary of Spell Weaving. So I guess that's what you use this for. Let's see if that actually does anything. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty cool. So you use that to find out the secret spells, I guess, and then also in here we have music things to play. And what else is in here? There's so much in here that I didn't pay for. I kind of feel bad being able to keep all this. We have an audio drama disc. That's interesting. Didn't even know that existed. Also got... let's see what's in here. A Velcro. I'm not really sure how you would use this, but it is a Velcro thing that says Loom on it. I guess you would attach that to something. Or wrap it around something, so that's pretty cool. And that's not all. There's also a poster in here too. There we go. Really nice big poster. On the back you've also got the box art, which is actually really nice. Look at that. So that was Loom. I've also been playing a little bit of Another Code Recollected for the Switch, which is obviously an updated version of two of my favourite Nintendo story-based games. So I was really excited when this came out, and I'm quite enjoying it so far. Something I'm not enjoying quite as much is ActRaiser 2 that I've been playing recently on stream for my Quintet video series. I am kind of enjoying it, but I'm sure you know, if you've been around on the internet, that this game is insanely difficult, and it really is kicking my ass. I'm on about level 3. I just can't. Last time I did a stream, I streamed for about 2 hours, and I didn't even get past one part of one level in that game. It's just insanely difficult, but there is some good points to it if you can sort of stick through the pain. Something I haven't played just yet, but I am planning on playing soon, is Dead Cells. I've heard a lot of really good things about this, so I'm very much looking forward to checking it out. Mario vs. Donkey Kong is a game that I've almost completed. I'm on World 6, I think, so I'm right near the end. Really cool, updated version of one of my favourite GBA games. I would love to see Nintendo do more, like, ports of their sort of side project puzzle kind of games like this one. I really love that style of game, and I really hope there's more in the future. Dodonpachi Resurrection from Limited Run. I've played this one for a little bit, using the vertical switch holder. I forgot what the name of it is. Joy something, maybe. You know what I mean anyway, the thing that lets you put the Switch in portrait mode and play that way. So really cool to have another shoot 'em up for the Switch. This is something that I was waiting for a long time from Limited Run, so I'm glad that it finally arrived. And that is everything off my Limited Run list now, apart from the new Shantae game. And finally, let's end this video on these two games. So I actually finished playing Crisis Core the day before Final Fantasy VII Rebirth came out, and Crisis Core is easily now one of my favourite Final Fantasy games. I just loved the story so much. It really sucked me in. I was very, very surprised, especially the ending. So I was so happy when I started Rebirth, and I'm not going to spoil anything. If you played Crisis Core and if you played Rebirth, you know why I was so excited at the start of this game, and I've been absolutely loving this game. In fact, as soon as I press the button on the top of the camera there, I'm going to go back downstairs and play it some more. I've also been playing some PC Engine games thanks to the new adapters for the Analog Pocket, which finally turned up. I've been waiting a long time for these, but that's how they look. There's Raiden there that I've been enjoying playing on it, and I now have the full set. So here's the accessories box, and as you can see in there, I took out the other bit of plastic so I can keep them all safe together. There's the other three right there. The only annoying thing about these is the fact that it's really hard to tell which one's which. Like, you have to look really closely. I don't even know if you can make it out on the camera. There is some text in the corner, but it's like see-through plastic on see-through plastic. And all of the cartridge slots are very slightly different sizes, so I think I'm going to do something like maybe print some labels or use some sort of marker pen to actually determine which one's which, because it is quite frustrating not being able to actually see that well. But I've managed to sort through all my games, and I've got all my loose PC Engine games in here, and Atari Lynx games underneath and stuff, and Neo Geo Pocket. so I am planning to go through and play a bunch more. But I did yesterday on stream play through 3 PC Engine games, and I had a great time, and the filters actually look really nice on this as well, especially on the monitor. I was using the Analog Pocket dock, and they just look incredible. Only a short little video this week. I am working on some bigger projects. I was hoping to get that bigger project out today, but I'm still in the process of working through that. My desk, if you can see, is a complete mess. In fact, the entire room is a complete mess. There's just games and boxes everywhere, so I need a bit of time to just sort all of this out. And I'm going away this weekend for the London gaming market as well, so if you're there, feel free to say hi. I'm very much excited and looking forward to buying a load of cool games over there. Thank you all so much for watching. As always, thank you all for the support. I've had some new Patreon supporters, which is always really cool to see. So if you'd like to join me on Patreon and get behind the scenes looks at everything for the month, then check the link in the description below. But that's it for now, and if you want to see the previous one of these games I've been playing recently episodes, then click the video up there and watch that one next. Goodbye.